Hello, everyone, and welcome to Painless Universal, a conversation with myself and Welsh. Today, I'm absolutely delighted. I'll be talking to TJ, who's a 7-year-old, with his mother, to talk to them about an article I saw, which talks about this 7-year-old doing inspiring things. TJ's just 7, and in spite, you guys, everyone knows about the COVID-19 and everything happening. Yeah, that hasn't stopped him to feel fear and just lock himself at home. But no, what did TJ do? 7-year-old TJ makes lemons of COVID-19 into lemonades, biking through Grossboro to raise money. You know, you read stories like this and you think they're jokes, but these are inspirational people who are going out there to make a real difference. You know, he has sickle cell, and what's really fascinating is that he has big plans for summer of 2020, including camping with our children with chronic illness and make a wish trip to Walt Disney. When all these trips were cancelled, TJ was very disappointed because of the COVID-19. All of his big dreams were cancelled, but he didn't stop there. Let's get talking to his mother, TJ, and understand how he got his inspirations and what next for him. Meet TJ and his mom. Hello everyone, welcome to Painless Universal Conversation with myself and Welsh. As I previously said in my introduction, meet TJ and his mom. How are you both?
We're doing well.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm finally, you read about you in the paper and all of a sudden I get to meet you. How are you, TJ?
Good.
Good? Oh, I'm absolutely delighted to meet you. And where are you joining me from? What part of the world are you?
What country are we in?
Greensboro.
We're in Greensboro, North Carolina. What country?
What country is that?
United States.
United States.
Yes.
Speak up, she can hear you.
You're in the United States, right? Okay. Well, I will come to you. So you just stay there. I will come to you. I just wanted to talk to your mummy for a little bit and ask her a little bit about you. And then you'll have to tell me your inspirational story because that was really a fascinating thing you did there. Okay? Hi, how are you?
We're doing well.
Yeah, I'm absolutely glad that we're talking because you're an inspirational woman. I mean,
Thank you.
you've raised a beautiful, handsome young man, and look at him, so strong and filled with so much energy. And I'm glad you did that. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and TJ?
My name is Montera Wilson. I am actually a first grade teacher. So right now we're on summer break. And this is TJ. TJ is 7 years old. He's going to second grade this coming fall. And TJ has sickle cell disease.
Did you know you had the trait of sickle cell when you started dating, or was it something that how did it happen?
I actually found out that I had the trait whenever I was pregnant with him.
Oh.
My mom knew that I had the trait, but it seemed like I knew, but it didn't really affect me. So I kind of forgot about it. And then also whenever I was pregnant, I found out that his dad, my husband, had the trait as
well. Wow. So, I have sickle cell as well, as you all know. When you first found out that TJ was diagnosed with sickle cell, was it a shock to you, or did you think, what is this? Did you know a little bit about sickle cell?
It was a shock to me. Whenever I was pregnant, my doctor told his dad and I that we had a 25% chance that he would have sickle cell disease or he would have the trait. And what threw me off is his doctor said, well, come to my office and we'll discuss our options. And I was like, what are the options? He said, well, there's 25% chance he could have sickle cell. You can continue with the pregnancy and I told him that's not an option. Regardless of any situation, we're going to continue and have a blessed, healthy baby. So about a week after he was born, we got the blood work back and I found out that he had sickle cell disease. And it was a shocker, mainly because I had an uncle on my mom's side that has sickle cell and another close family friend to our family that has sickle cell, and they passed away from it. So those are my only two experiences with anyone with sickle cell disease. So my heart kind of dropped at first, and yeah, it was just a shocker, kind of.
I can only imagine how difficult that must have been for you to, first find out. But when you found out about the sickle cell, was there things in place that made it a little bit easier for you to deal with this sickle cell crisis when it came on?
Yes, the doctor informed me of some resources here in Greensboro, North Carolina. There was Piedmont Health Services and Sickle Cell Agency. We reached out to them. I was assigned a case manager. She gave my husband and I plenty of literature, a lot of information, and just knowing that we had that support system of information and positive information at that, it was just wonderful from there.
Wow. Could you recall, because I think we'll be jumping to TJ very soon. Could you recall his first crisis and how you dealt with that?
Yes, his first crisis was September of 2013. He was born March 2013. And I remember it was September 2013. I was starting a new position at a new school, teaching fourth grade. And it was like the second week of school for me. He had started at a new daycare. So, and then during that time, the weather started to change a little bit and he had his first fever. And I know his pediatrician always told us if he has a fever over a certain amount, call us. And the things that his pediatrician told us, I thought it was just a worst case scenario. Okay, we're not going to go to the hospital. He just has a fever. But we did have to go to the hospital. We was admitted to the hospital for 2 days. That was our first experience with all of the IVs and the blood work and things of that nature.
Wow, that's just unreal. I mean, it's so shocking because I recall my own first experience. I think about when I was 4 years old. That's what I recall, being sick. And I remember just telling my sisters to go call mommy because I'm in so much pain, and I hate having those memories because just it's so bad. TJ, thank you for joining us. I read your article that you used lemon and made lemonade. How did you do that? How did that come about?
Tell her about Willing with Wilson. Well, whenever I talked to someone from the news, I told them that, the lemons of COVID-19,
Yeah,
those lemons that made lemonade. So it wasn't literally lemonade, but tell her about Willing with Wilson.
Are you going to talk to me and tell me the beautiful story? No?
What did we do each day?
Ride our bikes.
For how long? How many miles did we ride each day?
18 miles.
Okay.
15.
What else? What did we ask for?
Money.
Okay, we asked for donations.
And then we donate them.
Okay, you got to speak up. Tell her where we donated the money to.
We donate the money to Sickle Cell Agency, Victory Johnson, and Carefree, and Make-A-Wish.
So he raised his money to donate.
Yes.
So the article, I was a little bit confused. So you're saying you did the lemons So could you just tell us about it? Because I think for people not understanding what that meant, it's such an inspirational story he did. What was it about?
Well, I just use the term life give you lemons, make lemonade. Well, we didn't literally make lemonade, but with everything going on here with COVID-19, our summer plans were a bit different. He had a wish granted through Make-A-Wish in April. Due to COVID-19, it was postponed. His summer camps that he attended for kids with sickle cell were canceled for this summer. So he was a little bummed out, and also the swimming pools are closed. So the regular activities that we would normally enjoy during the summer are canceled. So I told him, well, we can still have fun. You know, he loves riding his bikes. I said, let's just start a fundraiser. And so although you're not able to attend these camps, we can start a fundraiser and donate money so that next year we'll be able to attend the camps and help other kids to be able to attend the camps also.
Wow. And so you started riding your bikes. What happened? Did you just ride the bikes? So, what about other kids who are looking for inspiration from what you did? What did you do?
What did you do? Who did we ask for donations?
So did you just ride the bike and go door to door?
No, I put a post on Facebook because, social media, it was a big help. I just posted about his summer last year with his camps, and this year the camps were canceled or postponed. And I started a post on Facebook. I tagged his dad and some family members, and I asked him, if you want to donate, we'll be riding our bike 2 miles. You can donate pledges per mile or just a flat donation. And it just excelled from there. So then we prepared. We took a week and we would just ride for fun. We made T-shirts. And then the following week, we rode at home, and then we adventured to various parks in our city.
Wow.
So he rode 2 miles each day.
That is unbelievable. So how does he keep well with sickle cell? How does he manage with sickle cell and make sure he doesn't get sick in fluctuating weather or when he's doing exercise like riding the bike? How does he manage to keep well?
The main thing, we just have to remind him to drink water. He always tells us, well, it doesn't taste like anything, but he does drink juice and Gatorade, but we also encourage him to drink as much water as he can to stay hydrated. Also, whenever he's feeling tired, we let him rest. While he was riding his bike, it took us about an hour and a half to ride the 2 miles because we did have to stop often and take breaks and drink water and things like that.
That is so true. Well, TJ, I don't want to keep you long, but now the summer's still on. What are your further plans for summer? What are you going to do?
What else are we going to do this summer? Ride bikes some more? Just ride bikes some more.
And would you still be going out, reaching out for more donations to yeah?
Yes, we still, we planned this for just a week, but even after that week, we continue to get donations. So I told him, as we continue to get donations, we'll continue to ride.
Well, we'll be supporting you all the way from UK, London.
Thank you.
Supporting you. Keep riding your bike. You are such an inspiration to all of us, for doing such a great work. Going out of your way to raise more money. This is amazing, TJ.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are doing this, and and your plans. You say so. What are your plans for the summer with TJ?
Mostly everything is canceled. Like the swimming pools are closed, the parks are open, but the playgrounds are off limits. So the main thing that we're doing here, we're basically at home, riding our bikes to the neighborhoods or going to parks to ride our bikes, water gun fights, and things like that. Wow. Just enjoying our time at home, pretty much.
So, to come to a kind of question, what would be your hope? You found out about, your TJ having sickle cell by doing the blood test. What would be your hope for people with sickle cell out there?
My hope is that they understand that they can continue to live a full, healthy life, to use their pain to make them stronger. And while you're in pain, you can also help others as well.
Well, thank you so much. TJ will be putting a link to what your website of your work, the work you're doing. So anyone out there who's willing to support you could reach out to you and support you in any way they can. Thank you so much, Andrea and TJ, for joining me on Painless Universal Conversation with myself. And I will be in touch to see how next week would have further conversation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.